This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast, Thursday, September 14th today. We're going to try something new on the podcast we've never done before.
And that is?
We're going to fly by the seat of our pants.
I don't know where you've been, but okay.
Go off script because we've never done that before. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Thanks for spending a bit of time with us today. After a big show this morning, a lot of stuff going on this morning. United Way is launching its campaign today. By the time this airs, they will have announced it. My guess is It'll begin with a 2. It'll be over $2 million, will be my guess, because they've been raising that. I remember
last year they did, yes.
Yeah, on what, 1.955? I think it was like 95.5. Thank you, 1.955. And during 2021, the pandemic year, when we had them on, they didn't actually have a goal because what they didn't want to do was not achieve it.
Exactly.
Let's see how well we can do because everybody was hurting during that time and they still did very, very well.
Well, and they knew that people weren't able to give either, like they had in the past.
Yeah. So here's hoping it's a nice big amount that we get to. They provide so much good in the community. Jennifer Smith was on the show. She was on our podcast yesterday. She was great. Hold some pancakes aside for us. But more importantly, do the great work that they do in the community. So thanks for that. Also, tonight is the first of the forums that Belleville Police Service is offering in Thurlow Ward. Mm-hmm. And so if you're up in that area and you have any concerns about public safety, even if it's not something the police can do, like, again, I can't think what it would be. Could you put some slow down bumps in front of a park?
My mind went to a stop sign or, extending speed limits or you mentioned more police presence, which they can do easily, I would think, more so than maybe lights and signs and such. But that being said, that is part of their domain. Like they do have to police stop signs and speed limits. So even if that's an issue for maybe that area, it doesn't hurt to say it out loud and just put the bug in their ear. They can then take it to city council.
Sure.
Then the ball can get rolling. That's the whole point, is to just brainstorm ideas and see where everybody's at, because it's also a good opportunity for people to see what the police are thinking as well. This is what we kind of thought we would do. What are your thoughts on it? Agree, disagree? Where can we improve? What changes need to be made? It's just back and forth. It's a great opportunity. Take it. Use it.
I will assume that most of what goes on in virtually every organization, not just a police department, in every organization is that if we don't hear otherwise, we're going to continue to do what we're doing.
Exactly. No news is good news, right? So you just keep going.
And we'll do the best we can with whatever changes we come up with, be it, because of technology or funding or whatever. But if you don't actually go and say, you know what, we're just finding this. People speed by that park or this at night is a really dark spot when I walk my dog.
I don't feel comfortable in this area. Would it be possible for you to...
Who would I talk to about putting a light around there? Not a stoplight, but even just street lights. It's like nobody thought of it because nobody said anything. So you may think it's one dumb thing. It isn't. If you have a thought, go and bring it. Because as we said with Chief Callahan before, when we had him on the air back in the spring, he said he had heard years ago when they did the last one, public forum, 2 people came out.
Yeah.
And so if you sit there and say, oh, they don't care what people think, well, 2 people came out.
You know what? And you can't say that. When you have these opportunities in front of you and you don't go, you can't say that.
It's a big deal, right?
You didn't go, so you don't know. And you can't complain from here on out.
And everybody can go into a chat room or add a comment after a news story and think you're having your say. It's not the same as going and actually taking part and making a positive step in trying to create a safer and better city. And you can do that. And now you can say, yeah, I went that night. And now I know why the thing that I wanted to do isn't being done, because now at least I know why it can't be done.
Yeah, maybe it's part of a bigger picture.
And then maybe it gets included in 10 years from now. And it's like, oh, there it is.
It's on the radar, but it might not be right away.
Yeah. May not check the box this year. So
Chief Callahan's always made it very clear that those community connections are very important and key to the police services being successful. They want that connection to the public. They want that relationship with you. So take advantage of it. Get out there and meet them, talk to them. Just go and listen.
Jerry Masterson Center tonight from 6 till 8. And then on September the 26th, a Tuesday night, Belleville Police Services headquarters itself at Sydney and College. Head on out there and take part in that. So, great. Okay. What else went on this morning?
We talked about toys. Do you know we're only 14 weeks away from Christmas?
Wow.
14 weekends left.
Wow.
14 and a half weeks. And I bring that up because timing
you put up
for
your tree yesterday?
No, not until the end of October. We get through Halloween and then the tree goes up. But my point being, it's always so funny to me. I laugh a little bit inside because the Toy Hall of Fame, this is when they put forth their inductees for the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
And it makes me giggle because it is that time of year where kids start asking for, it becomes, the commercials start hitting them, that buzz around Christmas. I know we've already used the excuse, well, Christmas is coming. We'll put it like, maybe for Christmas we'll do that or get that or whatever.
Yeah.
So this toy list, it's a nice reminder, and I think it's good for parents because it might give them some inspiration and take them back to their youth, the nostalgia of it all, with most of these anyway, these inductees especially. So that feel-good feeling of, oh yeah, Christmas is right around the corner.
Special buzz this year because
Ken is on the list.
The Ken doll. Barbie went in 98.
Talk about nostalgia, yeah.
A virtual first ballot lock. Ken, always left by the wayside. If we've learned anything now, 25 years after her induction, poor Ken.
Well, if you need to see the movie. I know you haven't, Mark.
Yeah.
But you do, because it is so good. And that's one of the themes of the movie, is how overshadowed Ken is. He's just Ken. Just Ken. It's all about Barbie, as it should be. But it looks like he might be getting his time in the spotlight this year. He's made the inductees list.
And that will have to be in the sequel. If Ken went
if he gets inducted into the Toy Hall of Fame.
Oh.
He's got some stiff competition, though. Like, he's up against Battleship, baseball cards. How long have baseball cards been around?
Like 100 years.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cabbage Patch Kids. There's one that should be in the Hall of Fame for sure. Little Tykes Cozy Coop, Nerf Toys, Slime, other games, Connect 4. Did I say? Yeah, I said Battleship, Bingo, Bop It.
See, Bingo, I can't believe Bingo's not in.
Not in there. And Choose Your Own Adventure books. Do you remember those?
Where you could go off in one area, so you turn different pages? Yeah,
turn to this chapter if you want to, or turn to this page if you want to do this. Mm-hmm. It's such a cool, it is, it's very cool. But those are the inductees this year, or possible inductees. You can vote at museumofplay.org.
Get your votes, and you voted already, right?
I did today. You can only vote once per day.
And how many toys did you vote for?
You can only vote for one.
You're kidding. Did you vote for Ken?
No, I voted for Cabbage Patch Kids.
Did you really?
I did, yes.
Ken loses out.
Well, the criteria for it is icon status, longevity, discovery, and innovation. And Ken does fit the criteria, of course.
Yeah.
But the Cabbage Patch, my mom still talks about the year Cabbage Patch dolls hit store shelves. Like, it was, we talk about the toy. That was the toy. Everybody was sold out. She just happened to have a girlfriend working at Stedman's and knew there was a shipment coming and had her set to aside for us. Like, it's that kind of craziness around these toys. And even today, you still see them. They're still out there. I don't know that there's ever been...
Tickle Me Elmo.
Exactly. But with Ken, I don't know that there's ever been a mad dash for Ken.
Sure, yeah.
At Christmas or any time. He's come out and it's been like, oh, we got to get to this place. It's sold out. I don't know that that's ever happened.
So it's interesting that you would use that criteria. It's very true. You know, that's sort of that hysteria.
That's the icon status to me. That's what that means.
Icon, the Beatlemania of toys.
Exactly.
Whereas the longevity and complete understanding of Bingo, to me, stuns me that Bingo isn't in, because everybody knows how to play. Everybody has played. We raise money.
And it's an icon, too.
Yeah.
Just in a different way, maybe?
Just not sexy.
Like the Cabbage Patch dolls?
Yeah, which is like, Elmo? You have to have it. You have to have it. Tickle Me Elmo. You know, there's something about, that Turbo Man from the movie, Jingle All the Way, that mania around having to have that toy. So
today I voted for the Cabbage Patch dolls. I may vote for Ken at some point.
Good for you.
But you can vote just once, but every day you can vote until, when's it close? They're going to be announced on the 9th, so it doesn't say when voting actually closes.
Probably around Halloween then. Give them 9 days to... Probably
count the votes and see who's ahead. But an interesting collection this year.
It's not far. It's in Rochester, New York.
Yeah.
And it's not a virtual Hall of Fame. Like, there literally is somewhere that you can go and visit, right?
Yes, it's called I do have it here. Sorry, I just got to scroll through.
That's okay, because I was wondering.
The Strong National Museum of Play.
Okay.
In Rochester.
And so they'll have a section set off as a Hall of Fame.
For the Toy Hall of Fame, yep.
Yeah, that's just so...
Maybe we'll stop there. I'm thinking now, maybe we'll take a drive over. And
it's worth a jump, around the lake.
It's only a few hours away.
Yeah,
it's not...
If you're going there
It's like driving to Toronto or Ottawa. You might as well...
Yeah, a little bit longer.
A little bit, but not much. Like, it's not like it's out of...
Barrel.
That's just it. Or an Olive Garden.
And an Olive Garden. Like, there's lots of good reasons why you want to swing into upstate New York.
Yeah.
And go to Rochester.
Maybe we'll do that. But it would be kind of cool to see.
Yeah. Get your votes in on that, then. That's coming up.
And if you need some inspiration for the upcoming holidays, maybe that'll trigger something.
Tomorrow, we're going to have our final chat with Steve Cook, the Executive Director of the Belleville General Hospital Foundation, ahead of the gala, which is coming up on Saturday, Moulin Rouge. I will have my tuxedo with red bow tie.
Nice.
And Kath even said to me yesterday, do you know what you're going to talk about yet? And it's like, no, I'll probably just watch some college football on Saturday, because that's what provides my best inspiration always. And I got the audible eye roll. Oh, great. You're going to spend all day watching football. Yeah, and then probably again on Sunday. Never a winning strategy, but there it is. And we'll see how much money we can raise on Saturday night. So he's going to come in and talk about it, give that last plug to everybody, and make sure you get online and get those silent auction items going. I think I just got one notification that I got to bid on one again on the chicken. And that's got me gravely concerned.
Do you have a limit in your head? Like, do you have a point where it's like, no, I can't?
I think I do. Yeah,
okay.
I think, and I'm not there yet.
For the chicken or for all of them? Like overall?
For the chicken.
Okay.
I might have hit the peak on all the other ones. And it's not because I don't think the Belleville General Hospital Foundation isn't worthy of my money. Oh, my God, they are. Mm-hmm. But it's, I just rather, at that point, I'll just make a donation to the hospital.
Exactly.
And get the tax receipt and not get the chicken. But, no, I think I can get a little bit. You know what it is? It's more just, somebody outbid me? Who the hell do you think you are? That's the feeling. It's not the amount of money.
So it gets competitive.
It becomes a hurtful experience to be outbid by a member of the community who sees my name and says, you're not worthy of chicken at that price. I'm going to put that down.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Just got the goal for the United Way.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Literally on the fly.
$2.2 million.
Holy smokes.
Is the goal this year.
Highest goal
for the
ever.
United Way, Hastings, Prince Edward. They do say it's ambitious,
oh my God, it is.
They believe they can do it with this community.
Wow.
That's incredible. Okay, folks.
2.2.
Let's start.
2.2.
$2.2 million.
I'm going to have to get my United Way sheets pretty fast. Here to the staff. I know we're big supporters here. Our listeners are as well. If you're pedaling this weekend in the public service workers bike ride through Prince Edward County, because how
see, the ball's already going.
Yeah, how unfun is that?
I know, through the county, biking through the county in September.
I may steal a bike and pretend I know you people and just to go for the ride.
Just to go for the ride.
Oh my gosh, so
raising
good.
awareness and then of course the rubber on the, I want to say runway, but it's rubber on the road, right?
And rubber on the ramp.
On the ramp, thank you.
Rubber on the ramp.
At CFB Trenton coming up next weekend, also in support of the United Way.
Yep.
So things are coming up.
That's right. More with the Corporal on the show
next week.
The podcast next week, so you can get how you can get pictures with your car taken with fighter jets. Holy smokes, it's so good.
That is so cool.
It is.
Like, and not just like four-wheel vehicles, but there was a tricycle last year.
Yeah.
They brought
Kid
out
with a tricycle.
Yeah. How awesome is that?
It's
Mom
Christmas
and Dad.
card.
Hey, we talked about the fact this is the year most people get photos done, portraits.
Yeah.
Hello.
Get them done.
$30. Get your picture taken with one of the aircrafts on the base.
Try and get yourself pictures taken anywhere else.
Yeah.
With that kind of a backdrop, $30.
$30
goes to the United Way. Holy smokes, it's all day. All day you got money for that.
It's amazing.
So more about so InQuinte.ca will have that full story with the United Way. What else going on tomorrow? We have our dad joke.
Dad joke. Our last day for our Madonna mashup. Your last chance to qualify to win Madonna tickets Monday, courtesy of Kim's Secrets with us. So we'll be listening at 8, 10, 12:30, and 4:30 tomorrow for that.
And apparently Emily has already let the cat out of the bag about Taylor Swift tickets. I refuse to get into it because I don't have all the details. I don't want to be accused of saying anything wrong. But
we just know there's another pair floating around the office somewhere.
Yeah, so it's like you have got to be kidding.
And they're going out the door somehow.
They are the last pair in captivity.
Yeah.
There are
and they're not going
tickets.
to us. We're not allowed to touch them. So you're going to have to, I guess, win them somehow.
We tried, wouldn't let us.
No.
So be listening for that. I'm sure we'll be unveiling something if we're allowed to. We might have that tomorrow. Have
Monday.
yourself a great Thursday, everybody. Join us tomorrow on 95.5 Hits FM for Mark and Charity Mornings. Have a good one. Talk to you then.